to Prissy Beauty. It's that time of the month for my favorites. We're right, approaching the end of September, and so I figure I'll get this in. And this month I decided not to talk about skincare products or hair products because I feel like I haven't really changed since last month, so I'm still using the same products. I feel like you have a better turnover with your makeup because you have a larger collection than you do with your skincare. Most of the time, if you find something that works for you, you just stick with it. So with no further ado, I don't want to get too much, too crazy about, oh my god, the month is flying by, because we all know that. So I'm just gonna get started. I actually lied. I have one face product that I want to talk about, but then that's it. Okay, so starting with makeup, I guess. I'm going to start with my eyeshadows. And eyeshadows, I love to buy palettes because I feel like it's the easiest. Most of the time all the colors you need are right then and there. And I have 3 little palettes that I want to share with you today. 2 are from Sleek. The first one is All Natural, or Naturel. And it's like this beautiful all neutral colors palette, which you can easily make, do some wearable looks for everyday wear. And the other one is Storm, which I did a couple tutorials this past month with it. And I feel like I bought these palettes and I was so excited when I purchased them, and then they got in the mail. I had issues with the shipping and whatever, and I wasn't giving it too much love. So this month I decided to use a little bit more, and I was able to come up with some nice looks. And I feel like with the Sleek palettes, I've been able to do, I have others, but these two I feel like it's very easy to come up with, everyday looks. And another palette that I'm wearing a lot these days is the Nude Tude by the Balm. And I'm sure you've seen this if you're a makeup fanatic like most of us. You see that? Yeah. And I've been wearing this a lot. Mostly, the more wearable colors, although most of them are. It's another very pretty palette. Got in a hot look, which is actually there right now for $18. Thought it was a good deal. Anyway, so those are my eyeshadows. Then moving on to face, I guess I'll go for that. My skin has been a little unstable because that Retin-A, it's the product I have a love and hate relationship with. But anyhow, I mentioned last month my NYX Stay Matte Not Flat, and I said I wanted to hit pan on it. And look, guys! It's almost time to buy my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation that I wanted to try. But this was definitely one of the foundations I wore the most this month. I wasn't really much into the liquid foundations. I actually don't have any to share with you. And the brush I was using to apply this is this Coastal Scents flat kabuki brush. It's very soft and very fluffy, and I felt like it packed on, a lot of color on your face. I love this brush for powder foundation. So the NYX was one of them, and the second one that I was using a lot is the Korres. And I'm sorry, my it's all scratched over here. My shade is in medium beige. I love this product. It has SPF 30. I love the coverage, and I feel like it gives you a very nice natural look, and it's all natural. I love this product, and there was definitely another foundation that I wore a lot this month. And then for bronzer, oh, here goes my camera again. For bronzer, I decided, there was a month that I kind of went crazy about buying bronzers, and I bought a bunch of them. I bought the Tarte Princess, Park Ave Princess, something like that. I bought the Hoola bronzer. I bought Bahama Mama by the Balm. So I have a ton of bronzers that are sitting in my drawer, and one of them is the Nars Laguna. And so I decided to dedicate the entire month to this bronze, and I've worn this bronze every single day this month, and I barely made a dent in it, as you can see. So my goal is to hit pan on this one too. So once I hit a nice big hole in it, I'll move on to a different one. But I'm going to continue wearing this until I hit pan. I'm on a mission. Then for blushes. Blush is another thing for me. It's very hard to narrow it down to 1 or 2, whatever, because what I usually do with blushes is I alternate every day. So I wear one day, another one, then and if I'm going to show you every single bronzer that I actually enjoy wearing this month, I'm going to show you my entire collection. But just to give you an idea, I am shifting from the shimmery coral, pink coral blushes from the summer, and I'm moving on to a more like neutral, earth kind of tones blush. And in fact, I left one out, which I am going to get because it's a nice, it's from the same collection as the other one I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's start with the drugstore ones, and for me are the Milani baked bronzer, baked blushes, sorry. I love these good lord, I can't talk today. I love these blushes. I have pretty much almost all of them except for the golden one and the red vino, which I had to exchange because it was way too dark for me. But the first one I have is called Terra Soul number 4, and it's this neutral, like, I can't even explain the color. I'll show it to you. It is wonderful. It's super pretty. And all these blushes are extremely pigmented. And you see, like right there, it's like a buff kind of color. Very pretty. Love this. So this is one of them. And then the second one was a trial for me because I thought it looked kind of scary on the pan. And it's the Fantastico Mauve number 7. It looked a little scary in the pan, and actually it kind of does. It looks very purple, but once you put it on the on your cheeks, I actually have it on right now. If you can see, it's a very pretty color for the fall, for this kind of time of the year. Love this color. And then I have 2 MAC ones that I'm enjoying as well. One of them is Gingerly, which is a matte, in fact, is a sheer tone blush. So it's not super pigmented like the matte ones, which is another kind of buff, neutral kind of color. And I also have Warm Soul, which is a mineralized blush, which is also super pretty. So those are the 4 blushes that I separated for you, but I can tell you that these are not the only blushes I wear this month, for sure. Then as a highlight, I've been using a lot the Mary Louminizar by the Balm. And this has been the only one. When I wear highlighters, this is the one that I've been reaching for a lot. For concealers, for my face, I've been still using my Glamflage Hard Candy Glamflage in medium. I love this concealer. I am definitely repurchasing once this runs out, which will take a long time because it's a ton of product in here. So this is one I usually put on my, blemishes and things like that. I love the coverage. Love. And then for under eye, I've been using the Maybelline Age Rewind, what is this called? Eraser Dark Circles. My shade is Light Pale, 20 Light Pale. And what I've been doing with this is, I like the coverage it gives you. It's kind of natural. I was wearing a lot the MAC Pro Longwear, so I decided to change it up a little bit. So what I've been doing with this is I put it on my dark, I apply it under my eyes. And then I have these 2 products by Bare Minerals. One of them is the Summer Bisque Multitasking SPF 20 Concealer, which is a more like beige, it's a little darker color right there, as you can probably see. And I also have the Well Rested Eye Brightener, which is, the name is self-explanatory. However, if you don't be careful with this, you will end up like, with a big white spot right on your under eyes because it's super light. So this definitely does not work for darker skin tones. Fair to light medium might work. It works for me, but I go very light with it, and I usually apply it with this Real Technique brush. It's called a setting brush, and both of them I apply with this brush. And it's very little that I put right in here, and then sometimes I even go down my nose because it's so light it can work as a highlight. If you don't like shimmery highlight, you can use this as a highlight for the rest of your face. So this is basically my combination for under eye concealer. The Maybelline Age Rewind and the 2 Bare Mineral products, and I like it because it sets your concealer, it stays on all day. Really like this combination. It's working out for me very well. Then for mascara, I'm still wearing my Maybelline Colossal. Then I have 2 eyeliners which are very cheap. And they are the Fabu liners, and I probably mentioned this my last month too, by Jordana. I bought it at Walgreens. I think it's like $2.50. I had the black only, and then this month I bought the brown, which also swatches very dark. It's almost, you know, it's hard to tell much difference, really. It's, you know, it's like a dark brown. But I really love these products. It stays on all day. It's the easiest way to apply eyeliner, especially in the morning. I was using the cream line, and I would get to work and look at it, and my lines are all messed up. So I've been sticking with these felt tip pens, and it's been great for me. It's super easy. No concerns, no problems with that at all. Then lastly, I have not lastly, but I have lip products that I want to share with you, and I have 4 of them. Once again, I'm trying to move from, you know, whatever I was wearing before for the summer into a more like, not deep, I don't like very bold lips. So one thing I discovered my collection this month, which was weird, is these this Revlon Color Bust Lip Butter and Sugar Plum. It's what I have on my lips right now. It's not really plummy. It's more plummy on the tube than it's actually on the lips. But I didn't even realize I had this thing. I had so many lipsticks and stuff in my lipstick drawer, and it, you know, it gets lost and whatever. So I was digging in there, and I found the color of the lid caught my eye. So I decided to check it out, and I'm like, oh, that's right, I have that. So I might as well start wearing it. So it's what I have on my lips, and I've been carrying this all the time because, you know, change the change in the weather, your lips tend to get drier than before, so I've been sticking with that a lot. Then another one that I have is this Amplified MAC lipstick in Cosmo, which I mentioned before on my video as well. I have a MAC lipstick collection video up if you want to check that out, which is similar to this Sugar Plum, just a more, you know, pigmented version of it. Then I also got this lipstick. It's the Revlon Color Burst lipstick in mauve. So as you can tell, I'm all into this mauvey, plummy kind of shade, but nothing too dark. I really don't like too dark lips. This is a very nice one. So it's Mauve 005. And then lastly, I have a Philosophy lip gloss, which I love this product for the taste. It's called Cabana Girl, and it is I think it's guava and coconut, the taste and the smell of it. So, and for those of you who know Philosophy products, they are very right on when it comes to smells and tastes. So the taste of this thing is delicious, and I love the way it looks on the lips. So I keep this in my purse as well, and I wear it all the time. So I think I have it all. Now, 2 more things. So just to say I didn't mention any face things. One is my Avene thermal water, which I purchased travel size of, and I keep one in my purse, and I have it here. I apply on my face in the morning before I put makeup on, and then I set my makeup with. It's refreshing. I love it. And then, as I mentioned, my face has been a little iffy these days, so I've been getting these breakouts and little pimples here and there. So what I've been using is this product called On a Clear Day Spot Treatment by Philosophy. I have the travel size one, and I got a bigger one, and it's sulfur based and has some kind of peptide. It's a patent peptide. What the sulfur does is just sucks out all the gooey stuff in your pimples, so it dries it out. So this usually I put on a small pimple, whatever. The next day it's dry, you know, on its way out, hopefully. So I've been wearing this a lot, besides all the other things that I mentioned probably last month or so. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, leave me comments. I really appreciate when you guys leave me comments. I get all proud of myself that people are watching me. I know it's silly. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.